Well, there it is, one broomstick. What on earth do I want a broomstick for? Well, the clue was I was playing a Christmas carol, and a gang of us are going to be standing outside Benfleet railway station on Wednesday night from 5:30 p.m. for a couple of hours in the cold and hopefully not the drizzle, singing carols, and some people will be rattling some charity collecting buckets and things like that. The collection is going to a charity called Crisis at Christmas, which is, they actually do some pretty wonderful work, but it involves me turning this broomstick into an hook for hanging a lantern on. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the next little while. It's going to be a crude job, like a theatrical prop rather than a proper crook, but it might involve a bit of plywood and a certain amount of cutting. Nothing clever and technical, just some bashing out some shapes in timber. I think I ought to take that barcode off it, because the barcode says it's a broom handle, it doesn't say that it's a lantern staff. Well, we're getting there. That's the top end of the, I don't know what you call it, staff, whatever. And what I've done is I've marked out the shape that I want, and yeah, that's going to take me a little while to cut out and make beautiful. I'm using plywood because obviously if you used a solid piece of timber you'd have some very short grain on that shape. And of course the way that you should make a thing like this is to spend about 4 or 5 years doing it, and you grow the shape in a tree, or you find the shape in a tree or a hedgerow. But I don't have that luxury. I've got to use this on Wednesday night. Well, we're making progress. That'll take a bit more chopping out, but of course, me being me, I've got something very important to stop for. So I'm going to stop for a little while and carry on in a minute. There we are. We're getting there. The background noise is the kettle boiling. Almost done, almost done. I've just whacked 2 screws in there, and of course the broomstick being made out of rubbish, probably predictably decided to have a little split. Not a big issue, but anyway, I'm going to stain up that end. I've stained up the broom handle. Haven't got time for varnish to dry really, so it's just going to go out stained, and I think that sort of does what I want it to do. It'll do. It'll hang a lantern for when we're singing in the dark outside the church. Sorry, outside the railway station, like a church, just not so many statues. Well, there she is in all her glory. I was thinking about putting some whipping cord round the end, but you know, let's remember what this is for. It's a theatrical prop to hang a lantern on while we sing carols outside Benfleet railway station, Wednesday the 14th of December. That's another one of those be there or be square things. It will be a joyous occasion. Yeah, we're going to enjoy it anyway. Any funds that we raise are being collected for Crisis at Christmas, a charity that provides shelter for homeless folk over the well, I don't know, the Christmas holidays, the festive season. So there we are, that's what that's all about.